Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here today at the People Tree at the Columbia Lakefront. My name is Lauryn Reynolds, and I serve in County Executive Calvin Ball's administration. We are absolutely thrilled for you all to be joining us. We have so many friends, community groups, partners, and most importantly, students here today as we make important announcements regarding youth engagement here in Howard County. This rally today will include remarks by several of our distinguished guests, and in the interest of all of our time and all of our guest times, we will keep the introductions brief. Our first speaker needs no introduction. It's our very own Howard County Executive, Dr. Calvin Ball.
Thank you so much, Lauren, and thank you all for joining us for this important community gathering. We've all experienced challenges, trauma, and loss due to the direct and indirect residual effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. We know that the last few years have been especially hard on our young people who were unable to engage with each other in community spaces for prolonged periods of time during their most formative years. To help them heal and grow to become their very best selves, we need to provide them with safe, nurturing, and supportive environments where they can recreate and engage with each other in a positive way. Places where they can work through their feelings in constructive ways and learn how to interact with each other in healthy ways. We're here today at the People Tree, which is a symbol of community spirit and growth that reflects the unity and character of our community. As your Howard County executive, I remain committed to working alongside our young people and those who want them to thrive, to create a community where everyone is welcome, supported, and encouraged to be their best selves. And that's why today I'm announcing a commitment of $500,000 to support the new youth engagement programming, otherwise known as YEP. These grants will support nonprofit organizations in Howard County that create new programs or supplement existing programs to engage our residents between the ages of 10 and 18 right here in Howard County. The YEP program will engage youth in activities during times that they are not in school, with a particular focus on weekends and/or weekdays, evenings. Grant applications that focus on social, emotional learning, mental health and wellness, and community partnerships with local organizations and institutions will be favorably considered. This grant program also addresses key priorities and feedback that was shared during my 2023 listening sessions that were conducted earlier this year. Across 8 countywide listening sessions and hundreds of comments, the top community priorities that we heard were to provide more resources to our young people, expand access to recreational activities, and offer more engagement opportunities throughout our county. Youth engagement programming grants tie directly into the extensive community feedback that we've received thus far. And as we embark on this new initiative together, students and youth voice and involvement will be the cornerstone of this conversation. I look forward to hearing from our young people today and continuing to work directly with them to create solutions that are youth-led and youth-focused. We know that time is of the essence, which is why we have already identified several key nonprofit organizations that have applied for and will be recipients of these grants so that they can begin their work immediately to engage with our young people in our community. You will hear directly from some of them today. And I'd like to thank each and every community member and all of the leaders who are joining us today, and every member of Howard County government who saw the call to action and began working immediately to address the call. We will continue to work with our partners to ensure that our community spaces remain safe and welcoming for us all to build the very best future together. Thank you.
Thank you, County Exec. Before we move on to our next speakers, I want to take a second to shout out all of our amazing elected officials and their representatives that are present with us today. We have Sheriff Marcus Harris, We also have District 4 Councilwoman Deb Jung. And we have Tanya Akins from the Howard County Library System. All right, thank you all for joining us this afternoon. Our first speaker that we'd like to invite up is Erica Chavarria.
Good afternoon. My name is Erica Chavarria, founder and executive director of Columbia Community Care and former educator at Wild Lake High School for 12 years. And I'm honored to be here today. And actually today, I'm just speaking to the young people of Howard County, who I love. So first, I love you. Second, your voices should always be centered in discussions that impact you. You are brilliant and you matter. Your feelings and experiences and needs matter. Decisions made about you should not happen without your opinions or input. What has been happening at the mall is not contained to Howard County. We are seeing these incidents happen all over the country, and there is a reason for this. Young people, I encourage you to ask those around you who would self-identify as an adult how the past 3 years have made them feel. How has COVID impacted them? How has the past 3 years made them feel? Social isolation, death, fear, tragedy, misery, etc. How has all of that impacted them? Now, how have you felt over the past 3 years? How has COVID impacted you and your family and your friends at school? I would bet the responses from you and adults are pretty similar to that question, but there's a difference here. Adults have had many more years to learn how to manage their emotions, manage their mental health, and manage conflict, and many are still struggling with those things. Adults sometimes forget what it's like to be young, what it felt like when they were young. Many forget that they made mistakes and that they got into fights or had conflict or harmed one of their peers. They forget that being young is hard. I wonder if those adults believe that they would have deserved to face punitive consequences for their actions as a young person and the mistakes that they made, or if maybe they would have benefited from a more holistic support from those adults around them. Young people, you deserve support for the root causes of the issues to be addressed. You deserve mental health supports and trauma-informed and healing-centered approaches. You deserve safe spaces to go after school. You deserve to not have to suffer harsh consequences for the actions of a few. You deserve to be given some grace, especially after what we all have gone through over the past few years. Young people, just know that those who are here today and many, many more love you, and we are pushing to ensure that the response to your needs are truly being met. And again, a reminder, young people must be at the forefront of the conversations and the decisions that impact them. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Next up, I would like to invite up Gabrielle Demuren, who is a student at River Hill High School and also the student member of the Howard County Recreation and Parks Board.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabrielle Demuren and I'm a junior at River Hill High School, and I'm very excited and honored to speak to all of you today. We are fortunate to have leaders within our county who care, who want us to thrive, and who are working hard to institute initiatives that benefit us all. Here's a fact I don't think many of you realize. According to Google, the development of the prefrontal cortex in human beings, that is, the frontal lobe, development occurs primarily during adolescence, but this development isn't fully accomplished until the age of 25. 25. Wow. That is such a mind-boggling fact to me because I realize that even at 21, we are not fully functional in our abilities to process the world around us with full understanding. My point bringing all this up today is to highlight the fact that students, even the most mature ones within the county, need support. Despite us believing we know it all, programs and initiatives like these are vital. They will help us refocus our energy into positive and engaging ways. And I truly hope the programs will be filled with so many varieties that every student can find a home away from home and choose to be part of a program they love outside of their schools. So, say yep if you love HOCO, and say yep if HOCO is strong.
Thank you. Next up, we have Tuscan Molinese, who is a student at Atholton High School and also the student president of the Volunteens.
Hello everyone, my name is Tuscan Monazi. I'm the president of Volunteens, and I'm happy to be here to talk to you about our student-led organization. Volunteens is a 501c3 nonprofit established in 2020. Since it was founded, we've provided over 200 service opportunities for high schoolers around the county to help people in the community and fulfill their service obligations. One of our most notable projects includes a monthly cooking class that we host. Our high school volunteers pick up meal kits that include pre-measured ingredients and join a Zoom class where a student leader teaches the volunteers how to make a certain dish. The volunteers get to keep half the food for their family and donate half to a local homeless shelter. This allows our volunteers to learn how to make basic dishes, teaches them to follow a recipe, and provides a meal for their family while also helping the community through donated food. We also have a lot of exciting projects planned for the future, one of which being a senior care kit, assembly, and donation to a nursing home. In these kits, we put lotion, fuzzy socks, chapsticks, and other luxuries for the elderly residents. I want to give a big thank you to Dr. Calvin Ball and the Howard County government for supporting Volunteens and allowing us to continue to do good around the county.
All right, thank you, Tuscan. Next up, we have Andrea Moore of the Pearl Foundation.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrea Moore, and I'm the president of the Pearl Foundation, which works in partnership with Alpha Kappa Alpha, the Iota Lambda Omega chapter of Howard County. My family moved here in 1972, and we have 3 bricks somewhere under this tree. So it is heartwarming for me to be here with you today to talk about the programs in the foundation where I serve. This year is the 25th anniversary of our foundation. We have given over $800,000 in scholarships to well-deserving seniors that reside in Howard County. This year, we will be giving $57,000. The deadline for submissions is March 12th, so you still have a little bit of time. We will recognize these students at our 40th Scholarship Benefit Luncheon on May 21st at Martin's West. We also have our 9th Annual Youth Leadership Summit. This is where we bring our youth together, where they have interactive sessions and they learn about life skills. This year's program will be about opioids, basic banking, and many other necessary skills that they can use when they go off into the world. We also have this summer a basketball tournament, the 2nd Annual Summer Slam Basketball Tournament, 3 days of activities. There'll be line dancing, there'll be the tournament, there'll be some healthy competition, but most of all, there'll be a place for our youth to go and enjoy themselves and have fun. I thank you for your support. We thank our county executive for all his work in supporting our youth, and I look forward to seeing you at our activities. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, I'd like to invite up Corin Sanders, who is a student at Wild Lake High School.
Hi, my name is Corin Sanders. I am a junior at Wild Lake High School, and I am so excited to be given the opportunity to speak here. Throughout my 10 years living in Howard County, I have grown to learn and understand that we are one big family. And in family, we always do our best to make sure we are always doing our best. These upcoming, Yelp events are allowing the youth in the community to involve themselves in programs that will give them the opportunity to be their best. I hope that we all are able to strive and do better, because we know we all love to be our best in Howard County. And I would like to thank Calvin Ball for letting us be our best. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you. Next up, we have Marlene Jackson from Biz Kids Academy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me today. Again, I'm Marlene Jackson, and I am the founder of Biz Kids Academy. We're a nonprofit organization developed to encourage kids to become entrepreneurs from ages 5 up to 18. We actually have a 5-year-old book publisher, believe it or not. Some of the programs that we offer have really empowered some of our kids. We have Shark Tank competitions. We have Market Day events, vendor exhibits, so once they come up with a product, they can actually exhibit and make money. We have online workshops, and we are in the process of opening a computer lab where we're going to have online and face-to-face workshops before, after school, and weekend workshops for our kids. So we give out scholarships based on our competitions. We give out laptops, and many of our programs are essential to our kids because some of them can't afford laptops. Some of them can't afford to go to school after graduating, so our educational scholarships help them do just that. We are very excited, and thanks to my mentor here, I don't know if you guys know, but he's my mentor when I was going through my doctorate program, and I had to put that out there. He has just been there for me forever. But thanks to his office, we are able to do some of these things. Please visit our website if you need more information, www.bizkids.us, and come join us. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, I'd like to welcome Gabrielle Oshadia from Wild Lake High School.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Hi, everyone. I'm Gabrielle Oshadia, a junior at Wild Lake High. It's cold out here. I probably should have put a jacket on, but I didn't. Anyways, the youth are our future, and I feel as though opportunities like this and chances for them to grow and really grasp in who they become in the future are what make the prepared citizens of today. Organizations like this are ones that need to be happening all over the country, and thank you to Calvin Ball for creating these opportunities so students can feel heard and safe in spaces all throughout the county. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, Gabrielle. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Dario Willis, who I just saw walk in, who is the president of HCC.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Got here just in the nick of time. But thank you, Dr. Ball, for this opportunity, and everyone to speak to you today. And thank you for inviting me. I think this is a very important conversation that we should be having. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused significant challenges for our students who continue to grapple with personal loss, mental health struggles, and shifts in education. As we move forward, we need to ensure that young adults have healthy outlets to express themselves and to find support. At HCC, it has led us to reconsider and develop things such as our first ever mental health and self-care fair, an addition of special pod chairs to provide students with safe spaces to rest and to sleep between classes, an expansion of our food pantry services to include grab and go options to respond to our students' very busy schedules and their lives, an addition of more student life activities which now provide food at just about every activity that they come to on campus to engage them as early and as often as possible, and a creation of our phenomenal award-winning national championship of an esports program that our teams are providing and working together to grow and to learn as they take classes at HCC. Engagement is vital to the growth of our young people and to our community, and I look forward to the new possibilities that will be realized through the YEP program. Grants provide funding to make this transformational absolutely possible. I want to thank Dr. Ball for his continued leadership. HCC looks forward to partnering further to encourage educational opportunity for every student that comes to our institution. Thank you again.
Thanks so much, Dr. Willis. Next up, I'd like to welcome Allison Abel, who is a student at Wild Lake.
Hi, everyone. How are we doing today? Good? Hi, my name is Allison Abel, and I'm a junior at Wild Lake High School. And while I love the fact that we're finally putting money towards our youth in Howard County, we can do more. We can put money into extracurriculars at our schools because The pandemic has given us a unique opportunity to rethink the way that we look at school and the way that we look at communities around us. We need this continued support into our classroom and into extracurriculars activities if we want the results that we seek. And I just wanted to say that putting money towards grants and nonprofits that are run by students and community leaders alike really gives us a chance to thrive in this county and in our school system. So I just wanted to say thank you and have a nice day. Bye, guys.
All right. Thank you. And last but not least, I would like to welcome Imani Reed, the Children's Director at St. John's Baptist Church, to the podium.
Hello, everyone. My name is Imani Reed, and I am the Children's Director at St. John Baptist Church, and I count it as an honor and a privilege to be here to share with all of you today. Creating spaces that support the growth and development of our young people is crucial for their success. These spaces should not only be enjoyable, but also provide opportunities for them to thrive and find purpose. By curating these spaces that offer a wide range of activities and experiences, young people can explore their interests and passions, gain new skills, and build meaningful relationships with others. To create these spaces, we must level set expectations and hold our young people accountable. We need to provide clear guidelines and boundaries that promote positive behavior and self-growth. This can include encouraging self-reflection and personal responsibility and providing opportunities for leadership and community involvement. By holding our young people to these expectations, we can help them develop a strong sense of character and purpose and prepare them for success in all areas of their life. To our young people, you are the future leaders and innovators of our society, and we want to help you explore your interests, discover your passions, and build relationships with others and prepare for success, whether it's through sports, music, arts, or community service. Let's work together to make changes and an impact in the lives of our young people. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us today at our Youth Engagement Rally. Your continued partnership is essential to ensuring that Howard County is a place where all young people can succeed and thrive. This concludes the structured part of our event. We hope that you will take this time to meet some of the incredible community members and voices and leaders who are here with us today. And I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your afternoon. Thanks so much.